And we're live.
All right, everybody, welcome in to the playoffs of the CIL with your hosts today, One Trick Tony, Lichgrave, and Gift the Gab on the mic. What's up, everybody?
Howdy.
Howdy.
All right, today is a big day for all these players that have made it. They've come so far. They've worked so hard. You know, they've bled blood, sweat, and tears on the field. Oil everywhere, but it's all culminated to this. And today, I hope no punches are going to be pulled.
I hope so too. Yeah, I think we're going to find a great game. They've been here week after week, putting in the time, scrimming with each other, scrimming with our friends, and here we have, the four teams that made it all the way to the end. We have finally made it. We are near EOS and near end of CIL. Very bittersweet day.
I know, but it is all culminated into this. The final shooting, as we did it right there with the CIL, just doing a little sprinting up the pit.
You gotta
make it look nice. Gotta go out with a bang. So, in terms of the teams today, we have seen kind of a lot of upsets come from all these teams, really. Or not upsets, well, some of them more than others. Some teams have been a very solid staple fighting force in the league, like the Rizzards, just a dominant force to go up against the whole time they've been here. Teams like Satora's 2 that kind of like lost a majority of other players, but managed to come back by recruiting a few, and then just being just another upsetting team that kind of blazed their way from almost the bottom of the leaderboard to now the top 4. Then you have X-War granting a new player like Zombie like that, and now they're again quite as scary as the rest that are in here. And Skill Issue, this one's going to be surprising for everybody, but I have rumors there is the cheese is back on the sticks today.
Yeah. The Cheese Meister is filling in for Mikazuki, who apparently didn't know that this was all happening. So
it happens. It's a true bar player.
It's best of 3 until final, which it turns into a best of 5. We have 4 teams, so that's going to be 8 matches, I think. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 matches, 7.
Trying to envision the bracket in my head.
Because I
might need to just
2 to losers.
But yeah, I think you're right.
Losers play. Then they play the loser of the 2 winners. And then, so that's 3, 4, 5, and then loser and winner play, I think, in a best of 5.
Yeah, winner. I know. Yeah, grand finals is indeed best of 5.
So it's
for
5. That's 6 matches then? Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get at least 8 good matches out of this.
Yeah, okay. BO3 for everything except grand finals, which is best of 5.
Math this early, we got it.
Yeah,
guys.
I ain't no mathematician, but all I know is that we're gonna get a good set of games today. Ain't that right?
100%. Yes, we are, Tony.
Too early for the math. We'll deal with that later.
Yeah,
right.
But the map links have been sent. We are let's move over to the map screen now, actually.
Ooh.
As we get ready.
Yes, let's move to the map screen. Let's see where they're gonna take it. So our first game is going to be, Rizzards versus Skill Issue. Both are very competitive teams. You can see Rizzards in the number 1 spot. Skill Issue, who was the winner of the last season, hanging in here at the 4th seed. So it's going to be a very fun, exciting fight. Curious to see where they're taken. I have a strong feeling we're probably going to see a UCC or a CTP from one of them.
I think, honestly, when you go against the Rizzards, you kind of have to expect them to play Harbor.
I
feel like I see that every single time you see Rizzards on the map. It's Harbor. And the other surprising thing about that too is that they play the Zaku range in that map. And Cobaltic is even MVP'd on Harbor with Zaku range. That is no small feat, let me tell you that.
Not at all. And it's going to make it difficult for them when they decide if they go to Harbor, what unit do they want to be in? Because nobody really runs a Z2R at Harbor, besides if you're Cobaltic. Good luck.
I think, in my honest opinion, you kind of want to look less today on... The room? I can make the room. Let me make it right now.
No, I got you. It's fine.
Okay. You want to look less at targeting a player and more so getting a suit that counters whatever comp you're trying to run. I think that might do you better in the long haul instead of just trying to be like, oh, hey, I think Cardis doesn't want, I don't want Cardis on sauce today, so let's ban that. Like, no, that's not gonna work. A lot of these players are flexible. This is the top 4 here. These guys have been training
Yeah.
on multiple suits. So,
100%. We've been doing these bans for, months now. So everyone here has at least another flex unit that they can play super well.
yeah.
So yeah,
So-
so what their comp is and what do they want to deal with going into that. I don't think anybody wants to deal with the flanking Z2R though. It's always a pest.
But if you have one on your team, you know, it's a great tool to even out the field. Let me tell you what.
Oh yeah, we love our Z2Rs.
So, any maps in particular we are looking forward to today? I know me, I want to see a little bit more of that new Space Fortress map.
Oh god, no.
I have not been able to
No.
see too much of that layout of that map. I've been away for about like 2 weeks.
Yeah, do you want to be in game or no?
It's okay.
Okay.
I'll follow along. Thank you though.
Yeah, you got the stream, so or internally, so.
Wait,
Mhm.
what is Wolf doing in here?
Just-
Distractions.
Good
Um,
question.
Going back to your map question, I think I personally love Harbor, but that's me playing turn A. Harbor is just such a fun city for a turn A. I just love domination maps. I want some brawls. I want people on the point fighting it out, throwing hands. I hope we get,
Hard agree.
yeah.
Love domination maps.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so fast paced. It really just puts everybody's.
Right. Overtime can
One-
go as long as the match can go. Like, I have such insane OTs on Thermal Plant.
Yeah, there was an insane OT yesterday we saw on Lunar Calm between
stagger.
skill issue. Yeah, it was huge, but you know, it's gonna happen on that 8 point right there because it's so close to the spawn for both teams.
Mm-hmm.
They just get right back into the fight instantly. So it's just a permanently like it's honestly I feel like the overtime lasts longer than the actual match itself.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And that is what I'm hoping for.
Because Thermal Plant gets banned. That's interesting. So, sorry.
Oh, we got some. Never mind.
yeah,
Cancel it.
that's the
Cast,
only
cast your luck.
But,
Son of
I
a-
mean, there's still a lot of other options, so.
Yeah. So we're hearing Thermal has been banned, so forget that domination map. But we still got like Mountain R&D, you know, we got Lunar Com. So, you know, got taken there. Got Ironwork.
Iron
I want to
Works.
see some domination. But that's just me. Mm-hmm. Who here doesn't in chat?
Real. We can chat up. Oh, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I think personally, I want to see. I don't know. I know everybody hates the map,
Oh
but
god.
Lunar Calm.
Yeah. It's not
I
one that
want to
we
see a
ever
little bit
really
more of
see
that.
her in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, understandably so. I mean, you don't want to. I mean, I don't think any
Yeah.
team has ever voiced their opinion like, "Yeah, I really love Lunar Calm." That is like I think nobody has said ever.
Oh, the
included.
pancakes actually really enjoy LunarCom. They're
Oh,
really
wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I like Lunar. Mine is C point, which can be a pain to push into if you don't have control of it when it opens.
Yeah, it's so far to get back to if you
Point is
die.
fun, but I'm an
So
Astro
long.
Mermaid, so there's bias.
Real, and as a Z, playing Z2R on A, so much fun. I love it when it opens on A as a Z2R. It's like, ugh, enemy
Yeah.
team doesn't even know it's about to happen to them.
You're just jumping off ramps and stuff like that. You're just like cowabunga dude, just coming out from the
Right.
top floor.
Right, smoking underneath the health pack, stealing theirs. Yeah, Lunar Com can be a really fun brawly map.
Yeah, it really can. Really looking forward to it. Interested to see what. Let me reload the page just to make sure that there's no funny issues happening. Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, they
It
did.
is
They
funny.
banned Space
Okay.
Fortress. Buried City represents the new space map, so if you see it X'd out, that's the space one. So sorry, Tony. We are having caster's luck today. No thermal, no space.
Okay, yeah. Just needed to make sure that was on
Okay.
a different screen. Yeah, that did. Man, the Space Fortress right now.
Right. I hope they don't take it to R&D or Harbor. That would be so bad.
Oh
There we
no.
Yeah. Reverse the luck. It's gonna happen now.
I'm interested to see what's gonna happen with the map choices because they're taking this extremely seriously. They're going really slow. They're not shotgunning it. LunarCom gets taken out. I think we're gonna see a lot of quarry. I think we're gonna see a lot of colony trading. I think we're gonna see a lot of flak fort. I think we're gonna see
Right,
a lot
our
of
classics.
R&D,
Mhm.
UCC. I have, I don't think we're gonna see conveyance facility at all. I think we're gonna see maybe Ironworks as one of the new maps, right? Just because Ironworks is a very I don't want to say balanced map, but it's a domination map, so you can only go so wrong with it.
Right.
And so
And
it
it's
just
right
depends
up
on how
horizontal.
confident the teams are. Points to
Mhm.
Pancakes, though. They're the ones who actually taught the rest of the league how to play the map. So
Hey, shout out Pancakes.
Shout out to
Good for
Pancakes.
them. Yeah.
I think honestly,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to play your trump card today, you want to play the maps that not everybody's playing. So missile base even today.
Yeah.
Imagine you pull that out on the team.
Ministry.
Bruh.
Yeah, no, I agree. This is one of those times where it's like, okay, listen, we've been practicing these maps on the down low for the last who knows how long. This is it. This is when you pull out those day zero exploits and everything, This is when you pull out all the
Right.
stops and go, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do everything to win because this is it. It's all on the line right now.
Yeah, this is the final one. You
Yeah.
might as well pull out all the stops. There's no other chance after this.
Indeed,
Yeah.
especially if you know when you run into a popular map that a team is very historically well known to win, like Rizzards on Harbor. Okay, I don't want to
Yep.
take them to Harbor
Yep.
because my odds of winning
That's their playing
that
ground.
are very low.
Very low.
So let's try
Mhm.
something else, And who's to say, the Rizzards haven't also been practicing missile base, but you personally feel like you would have better odds going that way anyways, despite how annoying that first point choke can be.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of uncommon maps, missile base.
Damn.
I think I'll just,
Yeah,
I'm done casting today, it seems.
Dang it. It would have been so lovely. Yeah, they'll never allow missile base to happen. And I don't blame
No.
them. I get it. That first choke is such a pain to get through.
It's not
best
that
missile
bad,
base,
but
bro.
like
If you're running into double boom bros.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mm.
So that's the thing, right? Is that the last thing you want to look at on the other end is a Mahiru Dom. Yeah, especially when
Right,
you're trying
freeze
to-
frame, yeah.
Not even just a Mahiru Dom
Wow,
anymore, we have
guys.
Camphor in the mix.
Camphor
So
in the
now
mix,
it's
dude.
triple splash. That's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. See what's
Yeah, still possible. You get that upper window, but yeah. I love it for that reason.
So our current bands are Buried City, Lunar Com, Missile Base, Thermal Plant. Buried City, of course, being Space Fortress, the new map. People just don't want to deal with that first choke, the one after the waypoint, and I completely understand. You get one choke,
Yeah.
and after that you're just playing for a point, and it's just tragedy after tragedy. It is
Mhm.
terrible map design, but
Agreed. I didn't think we would see it, but at the same time, you can maybe work it in your favor if you think the other team hasn't planned it, practiced it at all, and you guys have been practicing.
yeah,
Sometimes you can catch them slipping on that coordination.
You never know. It's true. Maybe somebody has the skill issue. Definitely played the map at the beginning of the week on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then was able to just roll over people. I forget who it was, but yeah, they were able to do well against that team. They just held them at the choke, so it's not impossible. Canyon Base goes out.
Mhm. Ooh, Canyon. Yeah, not too much love in original. We sometimes see it, but didn't think we'd be taking anyone there. I'm still expecting a Colony, Harbor, UCC, something like that. Maybe a domination if they're feeling nice.
It's not common. It's not popular.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not
The
Canyon.
Flak Fort.
Oh,
Well.
there's a turn
gonna-
in Maine, my
The
heart.
turns are tabled. The hook cam! No!
Not the hook. Oh my god. They not only nerfed the teams, they
You
nerfed the hook cam.
animals!
No. What will chat enjoy now? About the hook cam.
Pain. They will enjoy pain and suffering. No hook. You can blame these
Typical
teams. It's
Gundam
not our
players.
fault. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
They're
They're used to it.
1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I thought the bands were acting a little weird. No, we're fine. Yeah. Oh man.
I got it reminded yesterday that on
Quarry.
March 10th, Quarry got banned? Really?
Womp womp.
What is happening?
I don't
Kind of
know.
the same idea with the
Weird.
first joke, though, you know? It can be
So-
a pain in the butt.
The skill issue
And
is
UCZ.
indeed the orange team, right?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that one's
Yes,
surprising.
the
So-
issue is in orange. Yeah.
So I would assume they banned the Corey because of Droidical, potentially.
You think because of the Susan?
the Susan, just having a melee expert on Quarry is just so beneficial.
I can see that, but then melee specialists definitely fall behind when you're talking about like a point hold, right? So why ban Flak and Canyon? And missile base actually. So you're getting rid of such a large pool for a game mode that is a lot less beneficial for Waypoint, I guess, or for melees.
I think with the roster size, you have to take that into account too. Like, yes, you get rid of Query, despite having like melee specialists, but these teams are allowed to field 10 players that can sub in and out. Now, you can't sub in once your set 6 is locked in, but I'm not gonna take Droidical to Harbor initially, knowing he only plays maybe Susan and Barb. I'm gonna take the other 6 shooters I have, and they could deal with those pick and bans and flip to other damage dealing suits and range.
That's what they're gonna do, because Droidical, well, OG name is sitting in the switch in slots, and Droidical is still there, and they did choose Harbor as their first map. Conveyance facility is the one that gets removed for that. So we'll see what happens there. I'm very interested to see the bans that are going to come out now. And I'm just getting a little message. I apparently have missed an orthodontist appointment. Yay!
Yay!
Let's go!
Pause. We can't be cheering this. You gotta.
This is much more important.
I didn't know that was happening. I'm pretty sure nobody else knew that.
It's called a
was
calendar
happening, 'cause
in your
I
phone.
didn't get yelled at for anything, so I'm gonna have to reschedule for the next week.
Gotta write that stuff down, boss.
There's a
Mhm.
mental note. Don't worry about it.
How's that working for you?
Well,
Mentally, it's there. Me, I'm not there. So I gotta
listen.
be working.
The note is the fact that I have a text message. Okay.
Oh, it's God. You got this, Lich. I believe in you. You'll get there. All right, back to the maps.
Skill issue.
For real.
Yeah, so they pick Harbor City. I mean, so what? I mean, the bans.
Yeah.
This is snipers.
I mean,
it's Dynamis. If you're not banning Dynamis, what are you doing?
Maybe banning a Hyperion out of that fight, or you're banning
a shield or another sniper.
Turn-A.
Or Turn A.
Turn-A a very solid pick, or a very solid ban. Even Dom Trooper, because Dom Trooper can make it very hard to push past on when you're trying to attack. So get that out of the way.
Yeah, you've warmed up to the Turn-A quite a bit. I've seen. It's not all unicorn.
It's not. Turn-A is another love of mine. I can't lie. I do love
Rainbows
her.
and butterflies.
Yeah, I mean, that butterfly goes so hard. It's such a good setup for a Turn-A here. So we'll see what they ban, man. There's a lot of choices and a lot depending on their comp and what they want to run into.
So they pick Ironworks.
Oh, we got to see a new map. We were just talking about it. Ironworks would be the one, and here we are. Is that Caster Luck?
Not just a newer map. We're gonna see Cool Cheese on Ironworks.
Yeah,
Has he
RNG
played this
gets
map?
removed. I
Has
don't
he?
think so. I don't think so.
Oh boy.
What? I'm getting a call.
He's got
Hold
this.
on.
He's a gamer.
What's happening right now? I can't.
You gonna say
I can't-
cool,
no, I can't
calm,
respond to
collected?
that. I have to decline that.
It's your dentist.
No, it's the perennial unit. I'll be right back.
Oh.
Have fun.
Yeah, go answer that.
Alright, indeed. Yes. Business words.
Business?
Strategy official.
Yes.
Yep.
Stratting on Iron? Yeah, it's gonna go hard. For
Stratting
sure.
so hard right now. I'm Cold Cheese. I know this
God,
map.
he's stratting?
I'm the god. My 20 mice are gonna carry me through today. We're good to go.
100%. They're gonna be comment in his ear. He's gonna know what to do. He's got this. He's played long enough. He knows about positioning and awareness in his teammates. Yeah, it's gonna suck trying to figure out where the health packs are on the fly, but he's got this.
We're on a team, and if anything, he can play pale so long as it doesn't get banned.
Yeah, just heal himself. Who needs a health pod when you just heal yourself?
Yeah.
Who needs it?
Not this guy.
Yeah, not him.
So
Will be the decider. What's left still? Oh, never mind. Wise. They already took it to Ministry of Defense.
Minestrone.
That's
And it's
gonna
gonna
be a decider.
with the Rizzards on the defense. Rizzards are playing defensive today.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like they got some strats in there.
Something's going on in their
I think-
heads.
I guess they're feeling confident in their ability to hold. I mean, it can definitely be like a momentum shifter. If you have defense first and you hold them from getting that first point or only holding them at a first point, there's definitely a bit of mental strategy there in trying to shift that momentum.
I mean, me personally, when I used to play, I used to always favor running attack first anyways. So you get that initial burst of like aggression out, and then you could take, the defense round is now yours to be like, okay, we know the matchup, we know what they're how they kind of play in this specific map in this scenario right now. So like we're dialed in and we know how to lock it down on defense.
I think they're already locked in. I think they're feeling so calm and confident. They're like, yeah, we got this. Defense
All right.
first.
So
Should be
it
fun.
looks like we have the maps all set up. That's neat. Ministries are decider.
Yeah, ministries are decider.
They know that there's a high likelihood that this is gonna happen, right?
Oh, yeah.
You want to give us a good show?
All right. I mean,
Hey, don't count Cool Cheese down and out on Ministry, that's for sure. You'll put up a
fair
fight.
enough.
Ain't no way.
I'll give you that. Okay. All right. So, I need the Rizzards to shuffle out of my spectator slots.
Let's get the first map would be Harbor, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's lock in Harbor and then ask them to lock in their roster prior to the
Yes.
suit bans.
Solid. Good job, production. We got this.
We're doing our best. Mostly
Yeah.
Lich. I'm just here
Mostly
to look pretty.
Lich. You're doing a great job, Tony.
Yippee!
Beautiful as always. Lich, thank you for doing this almost every week, multiple times a week. We appreciate your
I mean,
commitment to
almost
this.
every,
league.
it is every week, multiple
Yeah.
times a week.
Yeah. Every week, multiple times a week. So yeah, you're a real one.
Okay, both teams are set. Let's go ahead and kick.
Felwinty can stay. Cashin can stay. Cashin can stay. He needs to do the unit ban. Felwinty's fine. Felwinty. Sorry.
You're good.
Okay. It's skill issue first.
Ooh, here we go. Bans are starting on the units. Let's see what skill issue goes against. I'm not in there, so I can't see who's in their lineup. Is Moon playing on skill issue right now?
You would be correct. Moon, Weeabo 6, Bone Kel, St. Michael, Orbit, and the big Richard himself are on the field today.
So they might not go for a turn A ban. They might go with the sniper or shield ban. I'm curious to see what they decide they don't want to deal with. And who do we got today on this map on this side of Rizzards?
They're banning Pale.
Pale.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Skill issue bans Pale Rider.
Interesting. I mean, not a bad pick. Pale's always solid. Not what I would expect from Harbor, though, when you know it's a Sniper Haven.
I think, no, Pale would be a solid ban. The only thing I'm concerned about is that they just banned Pale. What is Fire Spike going to play to? Because that's as hard. Well, he's not a Pale one trick, but I know his specialty is literally the Pale Rider. So I wonder if they get to throw him on.
Yeah, it means, like we talked about earlier, you know, they've been doing this for weeks, so they should hopefully have another unit in their back pocket as their other flex. Getting used to these bans. So yeah, I'm curious to see too what he'll pull out. Maybe Grandpa Gundam.
I'm interested to see. Yeah, I'm interested to see what the Rizzards are gonna pick. I really want there to be a Dynamis ban or some kind of turn A ban or something, right?
Leave Turnite alone. Leave my girl alone. Go ahead and ban Dynamis.
Girl.
I want to see dueling butterflies. Boy. Let the
Robot.
butterflies duel. Okay?
I
It's
say
gonna
no
be
Yu-Gi-Oh!
beautiful.
What the heck? Time to duel. Excuse
Time to
me.
Duel.
Yeah.
Jim Sniper.
Okay, Jim Sniper is a outcome that I did not expect.
Makes. Oh god. I mean, a solid pick. Can never go wrong taking a sniper off of play in Harbor, honestly.
Honestly, not to
Honestly.
pick out, not the ban. I was not expecting, but hey, you know what?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised considering Dynamis is just that much stronger, but I mean, you know.
But Sniper does offer that one-shot headshot for a lot of the suits, so Like it's just whoever's prefacing.
Let's go
I think.
Ramsey. All right, go on.
I just think it really does depend. I think Dynamite does play for the team better, but if you're just a crack shot, Sniper is still a solid way to go.
Huge.
Yeah.
I just got a ton of brand new mouse skates for my mouse.
Nice.
So
Good
feels
timing.
Ripping and sliding today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, brand new skates. Let's go. All right. Anyway, right. So let me get the ban information set up. It is going to be Pale and Jim Sniper.
You want to hand me this room leader,
I got
and
it.
I'll take care of this part for you, or?
No, that's fine. And then the map
Okay.
is going to be. Map is going to be Harbor City.
You're gonna want skill issue on attack.
Yeah. Rizzards. And skill issues on attack, right?
Yeesh.
Which means I need to switch
Or
to
meowing
colors.
cats.
No, it's skill issue.
Skill issue? Okay.
Well, I don't know anymore. Xander!
Some of
What
many
is Xander
names.
doing in here? Okay, can we lock this? We're gonna lock. Oh, spectator slots. Lock the two.
Alright. Unreal. Okay. Alright, we ready to go?
I'm good to go. Teams looking. Wait, hold on. Let's rest. Ready to
Yeah,
teams.
ready to teams up.
Here we go.
No
Alright.
monkeynomics. Oh no, not the monkeynomics buff.
Different. Alright.
We got an R from skill issue. We're waiting on the R from the Rizzards.
Okay.
Random message. One of my friends is now playing Gundam Evolution. Thank you, Steam.
One's on right now.
And it starts now, the finals of CIL Game 1, Rizzards versus Skill Issue, Harbor City. Let's
Let's
go!
go! It's gonna be huge. I am so excited. I love Harbor.
I don't know who just DM'd me, but whatever they DM me, it better not have been something stupid.
Well, it is you, so we'll see.
What is that supposed to
See
mean?
ya.
I
Oh.
think it's- I'm so sorry.
No,
Yeah, nothing.
no,
Ladies and gentlemen.
Not personally.
We got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right, my beloved, my beautiful, the one and only Harbor City. I wonder if we'll see anyone go for a swim today. How many people do you think will take a bon voyage?
You know, in the
Just
last 2
article.
weeks, you're gonna see a couple squatters here and there. You might just see a gun tank just staring out at the sea above, just going, man,
Man.
Man,
man.
100%. I hope we
There
get
he
to
is
see
right
one,
now.
maybe a punch off the edge. Yeah, I want to see some voyages. There is no. Is there no hook in this one? I don't think there is.
That is not true. There are actually hooks. They are.
You
Oh.
gotta check the boat. Check the
they're
boat.
right here.
Oh, let's go! Huge value. It can't
Yeah.
be CIL. Game without a hook cam.
So
I'm-
we
we
are
go.
good in the hook department. Don't you worry.
It's been blessed, yeah. This
I am
game can
hooking right
continue.
now, dude.
Go get him, son.
Yippee!
There we go. Rizzards finally makes it to the setup. Everyone's getting into position. What do we got on Rizzards? We got a Dynamis. Yep, there he is. We got our Ash, a Mahi. Gonna go crazy. Hyperion. Double shield, triple shields.
No, that is straight shield. That is
a
Data. That is Hyperion. That is Dynamis. That is Sazabi.
right.
That's
A
a whole
lot.
lot of thick you're gonna cut through, buddy.
Yeah, and they got a melee to counter and turn A. Let's see what Big Richard can do on Sniper. Maybe Bonekill can land his axes. It's going to be intense. Weebo goes up, already having to go down. Bonekill getting his scan in, losing his shield. But they got their information, so now they're just going to do the classic poking, trying to get a pick off so they can push in. Let's see how they get set up for this.
Really interested to see what's actually going to come out of this left side push here, because I have a feeling that Rizzards is going to actually put up a really strong defense here. They've done it before, and they have that Mahiru that's just constantly keeping everybody unhealthy. In the way
Right,
goes
they got-
down by OG name immediately.
Yeah, it's kind of just looking like a bit of a barrel shoot right now. Skill Issue is just trying to find any foot ground they can hold, but with the way that the Rizzards are spread out right now, I think they're just having a hard time looking for one specific area to push in and collapse on there. Bone Cow, I thought he was going to go in, but I guess he's just opting for the scans right now. That's not a bad idea. Just trying to look up, see where the enemies are, and seeing where they can push in from is a smart idea.
Well, Tony, I mean, you are the resident Saws main here, so I mean, you know, the most important part about Saws is what he's doing when he's not holding his shield up for his team. You know.
Yeah. Getting ends over your team.
A really good axe gets found onto orbit. Bonekill losing his shield, but a really good piercing shot puts OG Name and Meal at half health each. So.
Somebody needs to deal with Droidical. Droidical is on this full aura charge, just doing a whole lot of damage for free. Nobody's looking at him.
Yeah, he really is. He's just on that left side. You know, Ashamar really likes that left side. I know Red Protocol at the very least really likes that left side to play the Ashamar there. I'm not a big fan of that left side. I'm a bigger fan of the right side, but.
Is that where you see Garmazabi right there?
Out from
There goes Evo going down. Yep. One by one. Meal going down as well.
Meal go down. Michael goes down. Orbit goes down, though. Looks like he's getting the res. Moo's going to try and stop it, but just doesn't have enough time. And again, pushing into 2 shield units over there. It's just hard.
It is going to be a full kill onto Garmazabi, though, and that is going to be a really big advantage for Skill Issue pushing in. Meal gets taken out. So
there we go, Meal. Heavy arms. There's their shields. There's their shields. Moon goes down, but he's getting the res back up. Droid pops his ult, but only gets 1 off of it. Michael goes down, and the only 2 trying to... There we go. It looks like they're finally... No, you're fine. It looks like they're pushing up. They got him pushed out. It's just Droid back there hanging out. Trying to keep it alive. He goes down.
Here comes Skill Issue finally closing down in on the first point. They made those very tedious picks having to get through that first choke. I know how annoying that can be sometimes, but they're fighting an especially annoying battle considering the 4 shields they have to get through on the side of Rizzards.
Looks like Fire Spike did switch off Dynamis. He is now going on to Gundam, and in terms of ult economy, it looks like Rizzards is going to be really well set up on this choke here with their ults. And all Skill Issue has is Orbits and Moons to push in on the second choke, so they're really going to have to build up their ult charge here and try to make something happen in these 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, luckily
Barrage coming out really soon from someone. I don't know. I just sense it.
It always comes from the Sazabi players. I'll tell you what.
I don't know, man. The Dom's kind of spicy. Jordical overextends a little bit there. Almost finds Saint. Weibo gets knocked out, but Bonekill is there. And the Molly's not going to be enough to take anybody out, unfortunately. Moon gets found, though. That's interesting.
Moon gets taken down. Weibo goes over, only to turn back around and get taken down halfway across. Yeah, Rizzards is just holding strong here on the choke. This is their playground.
Ooh. Garma getting taken to 1 by Big Richard right there. Was almost, if somebody had helped him shoot that. Okay, there it is,
There he goes, small enough.
On the res.
It's a trade, though. And it doesn't.
And a collapse.
It's not in Skill Issue's favor, though.
Yeah, honestly, Skill Issue needs to just think about either dry running this or popping 1 ult to get past his choke. But in my opinion, I think they need to do a dry run so they can potentially bait out an ult from the Rizzards.
Right, Dizzy goes down. Looks like they're going to be able to get the revive off on him. They're trying. There goes Moon with the butterfly. There it is. Yep, trying to clear that space, pushing forward.
That was an excellent butterfly from Moon right there.
It was finding. Was
I think
3
a punch came out from Garma though to try and slow down whoever was behind the turn A, which I think did happen actually.
Yeah, not a bad plan.
Garma for that. That was a really good setup.
You know, you gotta stall that push that is happening immediately behind that butterfly.
Out, and I think that is going to be an Orbit ult. Yeah, Orbit's available, but does go down immediately. Weibo gets taken out. Bonekill is still there, going after Meal. It is going to be a hold, though.
Yeah, that is going to be looking like Rizzards retaking this choke, potentially. You know, one of the things that we kind of need to see a little bit more of is, you know, sometimes if you can't just full commit to the second point, you need to hold up where you would see the defenders holding this choke and try not to let up on that space you're already taking over, because that's a lot of space to give up.
Yeah, so now we gotta fight through this choke point again.
It looks like a desperation play is just going to come out from the side of the Skill Issue here with the Dalmal. Yeah, there's a Dalmal going left side. Skewer does come out, though.
He popped his ult. Yeah, Droid's popping his ult. Everyone is popping their ults right now.
Yeah.
And it is a brawl. Joy finding 1-2 with his. St. Michael
Michael
went
is
all the way
alone.
to point. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
trying to
it's
push
just
through for his
behind him. I mean,
team.
it was the correct play for him. So I don't think.
Everyone.
Skill issues gonna be making it through.
That was a valiant attempt. Everyone popped their ults trying to get that last little bit, but it was well fought on the side of Rizzards and on the side of Skill Issue as well. Couldn't quite make it through.
Yeah, one of the things you need to be really careful for in your competitive is how much time you spend taking your team to get ready to set up for a push. Because realizing it or not, that is a big time killer. You can potentially squeeze in way more pushes, even if they are all failed attempts, until something breaks through. If your team realizes they need to either die and get out, ASAP.
Yeah, definitely. Fixing those staggers, getting regrouped, getting set up is a massive part of the game, and it's definitely something that you want to get really good at. So it's that speed is everything, and I definitely think that Skill Issue still has that issue, and probably needs to rectify a little bit. I wonder if they're going to be thinking about that going into this defense here, because defense is where you can do it a little bit easier, right? Because you have less pressure of having to actually get the point. Looking at the damage numbers really quickly, Big Richard and Droidicool sitting near the top of the sheets with 22 and 20 respectively, followed by, I believe it is Garma, and then Fire Spike, Meal, and RX Moon. An OG name. So yeah, I mean, everybody's just kind of sitting around that 15k mark, Of course, the Saw is sitting at the 5. The Susan's sitting at the 5, which is also really interesting. But these units are more about their dive potential than anything else. So here comes the opener from Rizzards.
Go Jordical getting a little bit of a poke in. Not poke, but just trying to stick his head in first. Hey, wait a minute. Is that a camper I see? Holy. Alright, it's going to get interesting. I like where this is going.
I'm not so sure about camper on this one, though. I mean, it can close the distance really quickly, but with the disjointed pushes that it seems to be coming out, I'm not 100% convinced on this one. Meal is going to have to time himself really well with Droidicool and Garma to get the most out of this.
Yeah.
He might be getting set up for a push right now. Yep, as Meal goes in. Yep, as they're falling back, keeping fighting. St. Michael goes down, but they're weak over there. Orbit goes down as well. Droid is just playing on Moon right now, and he's trying to find his team Orbit. Unfortunately, gets pinched by all of them. Moon is running for his life, trying to keep him busy, but it's just him and Big Richard holding it down right now.
Yeah, and they find that exact time they were looking for.
They did.
Holy. Okay, yeah, that was a very big collapse right there from Team Rizzards. Just a very structured, organized push. This is very something solid we've seen. And I know Meal has that previous team experience because he's been on my team. So he knows to see, like, the Hyperion organizes that initial push with the bubble, and that's what gets everybody in there, like Camphor. That eliminates Camphor's weakness of the distance.
Yep.
So this... Yeah, this is a very tough situation right now. Heavy Farms actually...
Yep, going over. No one's there to answer him right now. Weebo's trying to come over, but unfortunately gets taken out. There's Orbit there trying to give support. They're trying to answer to him, but he's still over there. There's Big Richard.
It's interesting that both the shield units have lost their shields, which is a huge health pool that's going to be really difficult. Yeah, and there goes both of the shield units, but the res comes out from Fire Spike onto Meal, so that is going to give him a lot of advantage. Weibo, though, manages to get the gun to them all as he voyages and does final game in 2P.
Oh my god.
That's real Gundam right there, man. His last breath, he said, take this.
That is the last shooting.
That is
literally
the final shooting, yes.
That's the
and it got picks. It was in a beautiful
spot.
It
made him stay there, kept the space.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we just witnessed the canon event. I can't contain this. What is happening right now? It is still 3 minutes 30 though on the side of what is that?
Right, Droid popped his ult, so let's see if they're going to be able to take advantage of it. Looks like they are trying to push in on that. Fire Spike pops his ult as well. Garmazabi does go down. St. Michael is down. Looks like they are fighting for that space right now.
A punch comes out from Karma Zombie
Very-
onto Big Richard. It is going to find him. Orba gets taken out, and RX Moon is low. I think this is going to be a
they
very
just need
near
one
punch
tick. Oh, there we go.
from
There we go.
Bonekill onto
Punch.
Karma. It's not going to be enough.
They
The
can
Michael is
survive.
there. A double
They need
ult.
Moon to come back with his ult so quickly, but I don't know if he's going to have the
It's not gonna
time.
be enough.
No. Ah. Wanted to see that butterfly.
Unfortunate. Really
So
good
well
plays,
fought.
though,
Yeah.
from both teams. That last shooting, though. Whew!
That's MVP moment right there.
Yeah, that was a
That
very
was-
beautiful first hold. Or not first, the second point. That first push, they just shut that down completely with the Dynamis and the Gundam ult paired together. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good job, Rizzards. Good job, skill issue. So with that, it goes to Rizzards, and we'll be taking them to Ironworks.
Yeah, game 2 here. I highly doubt we're gonna see. Oh no, we're gonna see a camper from skill issue side. I know Bonekill is potentially gonna pick up that suit. I'm wondering now. There's definitely if GM Sniper stays banned, I'm gonna be surprised. I'll tell you that right now. So
Yeah, there's no way.
what are they gonna
I
ban?
highly
now,
doubt.
you know?
I highly doubt. I would ban a. This is me. I would ban a Mahiru here. What else?
You're thinking
mean,
about
yeah, it wouldn't be bad
that
to
sweet
do-
PB dip right now. I know you
PB.
are. The
He has
goat.
popped me. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, you should fear the Rue. A comfort is always annoying. That damage cannot be like understated, especially if you can flank you and your team isn't set up to deal with that. Can't underestimate that value here.
The Z2R Dom. I don't think Turn A is a good option here. Gundam definitely. There's a lot of very tight quarters with lots of small walls for him to take advantage of that napalm. What else?
Mm-hmm. Man, maybe
Honestly,
not Pale.
I mean,
Pale's
Susan,
never
right?
bad.
You can never go wrong with a Susan Ben.
Mm-hmm.
I think skill issue just needs to pick any shield suit and get it out of the roster. Honestly,
Mhm.
there's
Looks
with the
like
way
that.
Rizzards play, they play the shields very well. They know how to organize around it. It's a very structured team. So the shield suits,
Right.
just
They didn't have
provide a
much
lot
of
of
a
value.
counter too, besides maybe a Saz axe when they ran Saz or the Gundam. But you're still relying on those two things to take away all
And-
that shield.
yeah, and the flip. But again, you have to close the
Yeah.
gap, and it's hard. It's very hard to do so. But in a close quarters map,
Yeah.
now Sosby has the playing field. Basically, he's going to get in there ASAP and do as much damage as possible. Which won't look like a lot on paper, but when you see them keep up with the kills, you're like, they're doing their job.
Right. Oh yeah, they're there to just sit tank on the point. They're 2,800 health, 1,400 shield, 1,400 health, and just eat all the damage while their team tries to clean up around them and keep them alive.
Yeah, definitely, and it looks like we are getting our teams set up with their respective lineups. We do want to make sure that the lineups are set before we go into unit bans, and it looks like we are getting getting ready here.
Make sure everyone shakes out their hands, stretches a little. I'm sure everyone's blood pressure is pumping a little high.
That last shooting definitely got
Dude,
everybody
yeah.
standing up there a little. Going, whoa, wait a minute.
Right. That was
Edge of my seat,
insane.
let me tell you what.
It's just the opening match, guys. Relax. There's so many
Right.
things to do. There's so
So
many
much more
plays
time
to
to have
make.
them.
You can't be doing things like this early on.
Right. Gotta save the content for later.
Absolutely. So, sorry for the blowing in the microphone. I am cleaning some things while we're at it. Okay, so everybody's set. That's awesome. So we're gonna get right into the map bans. It is skill issue on defense this time, though. So or the unit bans, I should say. Okay, so that is going to be Rizzards ban. Okay.
All right.
Let me get the team
We're set up.
colors flipped.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. It's whatever. It's cool. Just let him be.
Right. It's the last day. And now we just wait and see what they choose.
You chugged a little too many, you watched too many Badland chugs and just decided I was going to go with a full cup of, fire energy, it seems. Look at him. He's going off. Look at that chat.
I mean, did they actually say what they?
They gotta think. Yeah, readjust from the
Okay,
last
so
match. See who's in the lineup now. Quite a bit
Rizzards
that goes into
bans
this.
Z2M.
Interesting. Maku can go pretty hard here. C point is not really his friend, but A and B. Yeah, I can see it.
I'm leaving skill issue.
Very, very
And a Susan ban.
accurate
Okay,
response.
so we have a double melee ban coming out.
Double melee ban.
I
So what are they
am
gonna do? Wow.
really interested in this now.
Yeah, leaving the shields up. Okay, let's see how they respond to that. I have a feeling we're going to see
Street shooters
Sasabi and Hyperion again on the side of Rizzards. Now they just have a Barb or an Exia if they wanted.
Do you think Exia is in a good enough state right now to be played in comp?
I think this is how my opinion always is, but I think if the individual person is good enough, any of these units can be viable. He does have the movement to be squirrely enough like a Z2R, I think. But, maybe not against
Tony
Rizzards.
demoted to Exia, man.
Who? Huh?
Demoted.
Demoted.
Yeah.
I said it.
I ain't even touched Exia. What the heck? Come on.
Alright, let's.
It is what it is, Tony.
I guess.
It is what it is. Let's get into the match.
This is a domination.
Here we go. One of the new maps. Always a fun time to see. Again, they didn't
Yeah.
ban Rue. Rue's gonna go hard here. I have a feeling. Wait, Dizzy's not on here? So who? Maybe Castian probably gonna be on the Dom.
I think if you wanted to see a Rue from the Rizzards, that's probably gonna be Ultra Curtis.
Yeah?
Ultra Curtis has a decent Mahiru pocket pick. I've seen it a couple times in scrims. It's pretty good. Now, how we would play it in this domination map, I don't know. We used it for point captures and stuff like that, so that's a whole different story. Skill issue, though, I know Bonekell's gonna probably do a little funny Mahiru pick, but somebody's gonna do it. I need to see it. That's all that matters.
It would be huge value, but it looks like we got Castian and Michael on the Dom Trooper. Also both salad picks here. Can't go wrong.
Your goal is to capture
It
the
looks
target.
Definitely, and
The
excuse
mission
me,
is
as
about
I'm
to begin.
slightly preoccupied. I will get back. I will get to the hook cam very quickly here.
You're fine.
Just need to
Great
ensure
camera angles.
something is lined up. Okay. Okay.
Alright, we got 5, 4. Here we go. We got an 8 point to open. Ew.
Just going to run over
Ew.
the hooks real quick. We got the
Yeah.
hook cams. We got the hook cams. All right, let's go.
8 point. 8 point is like kind of like the C point on
Hey, you wanna see a
Lunarcom,
trick?
man.
Watch this.
It's,
All
it
right,
can be
let's go.
hard to push in unless you have
Gamma
great team
getting,
coordination.
Hit really quickly by the hyper hammer early on.
Moon already going down on the Ashamar, not even turn A. It's not much of a turn A map, but if you can get a C point butterfly, it can go pretty hard here. It looks
how
like
three
Skill
members-
Issue has the high ground right now, poking down on into them. Garma's almost so low, about to go down. He's playing for his life right now, getting the health pack underneath. Rizzard's still keeping that high ground. Melee trying to come in. Bonekell, yep. Goes down to the shield unit, but he has his team that help back him up. Heavy Farm swapping out with him. It looks like Rizzards did take the point in this time while they're fighting for the high ground. Let's see how Skill Issue responds. Looks like they're going to need to regroup for a push.
Yeah, with the lack of melees that are on the field right now, you're going to see Mew get a lot of value out of Hyperion, just kind of for free, just existing. So, you know, maybe the best option is just wait out the shield. Don't even shoot at it. Just kind of bait it out, get away, and then come back in.
Right,
That
they
might
have
have to
Orbit
get
there
that
on
approach.
melee. So he's going to be definitely looking at those shield units, trying to be the one to take him out for his team. Cool cheese.
Onto Cool Cheese there, but he's not gonna kill St. Michael was there to back him up. Waiting on that heal pot, seeing the back line, seeing what can be done here. It is switching over to B soon.
Yeah, this is a slower rotation to B than I thought we would see, but it looks like everyone's finally starting to rotate. And it looks like Rizzards is going to have the advantage going into it as Orbit and Weeabo Skill Issue are down right now. They are fighting for that high ground control. It's a very important hallway right here with the health pack.
Oh my gosh, Heavy Arms just went down in a beautiful angle just to slide right into Meal's arms to get picked back up. His sweet Prince Charming on it at his side.
He loved
the
the
res.
beautiful teamwork. He knew his buddy was there and he went to him.
When all coming
like
out from
just-
Jordan Cole, he's going to go out. He's going to find only Saint Michael, who decides to run in and separate himself from the rest of his team.
That's exactly what you gotta do, and they saw it too. And he tried to take one out for his team, and looks like
Little
Rizzards-
Leroy Jenkins action kind of backfired a little bit, but hey, you know, I
Yeah.
respect the enthusiasm there, so
I mean,
not too bad.
You could just hear Michael screaming "Goku" as he just jumps in. It was tragic, but you know what? It keeps the rest of his team alive, and they have a potential to retake here. Actually, no, they hold.
It looks like they should, yeah, they're gonna maybe start rotating to C. They only got 10 seconds left. Is it really worth the 10 seconds on the clock? But Orbit goes in. He says he's not going out without a fight on this point. Maybe to keep him distracted while the rest of his team goes to C. No, they're still fighting over here on B. Trying to get those picks and clean up the kills.
Yeah, so honestly, it looks like both teams are kind of opting to just stay on the point until the timer is done.
Yeah,
Usually you will see teams kind of rotate 15 minutes or like 10 seconds before the thing is done because they're just like, you know what, point secured, whatever, we can move to the next one. Get that early game hold. But here, it's just a fight until the clock is done.
Looks like Hades has been popped, and Garmin tried to punch him out of it, but does miss. Fire Spike is there to stop him now. St. Michael and Cool Cheese go down, and it's just Moon brings out the punch. I don't know if he is able to find anyone on him. I think they dodged out of the way in time, and Rizzards takes the point.
Yeah, it was not quite enough in terms of skill issues ults to win this fight. They kind of have to, they have to drive on this right now. They have 2 ults. They have to make something out of it.
They got 5
But-
seconds, though. They're going to have to pop all ults to come in and try and take it back. Leobo pops theirs.
I
You're
don't think you
trying
want
to
to pop
that-
all ults for this. You definitely want to pop maybe 1 or 2
Maybe
at
one,
most.
but-
You want to have at least 1 ult for the retake if you get pushed off again, potentially. Or
Sure,
some
they
kind
have
of momentum
95
shift.
95%.
It does not go through.
Oh, valiant attempt. They did regroup. They tried to push back, and Rizzards just holding it down.
Yeah, they were met with an opposing force. The Dom Trooper ult and the Hyperion ult is a very disgusting combo. It's not talked about a lot, but, you know, that's a very good pair. Basically, the movement speed applies to, you know, every suit, basically. But the thing is, it also works for anything that the suits do movement based. So if you Hyperion ult, it makes it super fast. If you do a Zaku ult, you slide way farther with the stun. And it's vice versa when you get slowed, too. You don't travel as far. So... the Dom Trooper ult with the Hyperion basically cleared off the entire map.
Yeah, and look, take a look at the damage numbers here. We do see head of the pack is going to be Droidical with 16, Heavy Farms 14, and then Big Richard with 12.
Yeah, it looks like the damage output is really on the side of Rizzards right now. Skill issue. Let's see if they readjust their lineup coming into the second half of this. If they're, yeah, what they're going to do in response to Rizzards.
It'd be interesting to see what Rizzards does, though, thinking about how those adjustments are going to be made on the side of skill issue and how they're going to try and counter it. It seems like Heavy Farms has decided to go with the Heavy Arms, living up to the name here, and the opener is going to be on this A-B connector.
Looks like Moon on the side of Sazabi, and Orbit switched off melee to Unicorn. And he goes down, which is unfortunate, losing their sustain. Droid is in their backline right now, just causing chaos. Probably keeping them a bit scattered as Moon goes down and Weeabo goes down. And now
Really strange,
someone's
actually.
getting chased.
The RX Moon saws?
Yeah, you love to see it, folks.
Not what I expected to see today, but hey, I'm here for it.
Right. We'll take it. Looks like they're finally getting in there cleaning up. I love a Uni-Sazi calm, given that sustain to their Sazvi, trying to keep him alive. Unfortunately, the pressure was just too great there from Rizzards, although Cool Cheese does take down Droid with him. And now they're trying to flip the point. They're going down on the side of Rizzards.
Big Richard living at 1 health, has that armor attached to him, given to him by Saint. Is going to live long enough to get some damage, and Mikashi, I think, is going to pick up the triple kill there. I don't know about this one.
They are brawling it out. They are going 1 for 1, and it looks like, Skill she finally goes down, but that was such a good fight, and the Rizzards does such a good job of feeding 1 by 1, just making sure the point doesn't flip.
Yeah, As of right now, Skill Issue kind of just need to organize their pushes a little bit better. They're having a whole thing of 6 go in, but they're having them go in one at a time, and that's kind of just lambs to the slaughter right there. You need to organize your pushes a little bit more closer like that. And Weibo's gonna get caught out of the fight already. They have to wait now.
Yeah, the Jordical
like...
throwing his damage around it. He's gonna take out RX Moon. That's
Ooh, but he does get ulted by Droid, so that ult is gone. But Rizzards is still sitting. They're a little bit better ult economy. They don't have much to answer.
Caught out by Jordical as well, so that is a double kill.
Here's that stagger we were talking about again. So it was first Weibo, then Moon went down, and then now another two. I didn't quite catch it, but again, that was just a very bad stagger fest. That's basically just giving them the point for free. These teams had to be careful of that.
Yeah, but there's going to be a Hades, and it does look like the heavy arms ult is going to come out, does nothing, so it is just basically down to the Pale Riders at this point. Michael gets caught out again. Orbit gets caught out as well, and it is going to be a double kill for Karma, a single kill for...
Oh,
looks like
look at the double Hades.
Alive, doing work over there. Yeah, Richard pops Hades, doing work as well, and they finally flip the point to their advantage with 20 seconds left.
Yeah,
So let's see how...
you don't want, though, where you want the Hades is alone, you can't do anything, and yeah, and it just doesn't get any value, and now you're switching. In the last 10 seconds, you pop your Hades, what's the, you start asking yourself, well, that was worthless,
Target change to objective
Hopefully,
Right.
Weibo and RX Moon with their 2 ults can really rethink. Garma also has his punch, so it's going to be interesting to think about. Cashin, though, is going to have their ult ahead of St. Michael, so it is something to think about. And it does get popped immediately, actually. The punch comes out from Garma as well.
A little overeager because nobody stayed inside the hallway to get hit with that punch. But hey, kind of a zoning tool. Push everybody back, keep them off the point. That's what you really want to do at the end of the day anyways.
Nice kill, though. Finding Cashin. He's going to throw the damage onto Meal. He's going to be down, so...
These camper
The point
ults.
has been open, and they're still contesting it. Moon fighting a heavy arms.
Yeah,
that's going to be
up by heavy farms
trying.
and is actually
not the
putting
ideal
a lot of pressure onto RX Moon. Is he going to get the double kill?
Oh my
His
god,
whole
the
team
team
has to
comes in,
respond.
yep.
Heavy farm is putting down the damage.
He was
there.
working, yeah, he was trying.
Orbit and St. Michael doing
Oh,
this.
but they did flip the point on that when they went to help, but it looks like Skill Issue does take it back. Orbit does pop his. St. Michael pops his ult as well. They're popping all their ults on their side, while Wizard still has at least 2 of theirs. So hopefully they can keep secure of this point, but coming into the C point is going to be very interesting for them.
Yeah, as of right now, Skill Issue kind of properly set up to hold this point, for the next 3 seconds. But hey, that's points on the board. That's going to bring him back. In a 30% range, that's basically 1 more point they need to hold and bring this back. There's a minute left on the board. The question now also is, do you want to have your final point be C? Up to you. But with the way you comp is, you have to look at a lot of factors in right now and see how that is going to play into the swing of things. But it's just, wow, Rizzards are looking like a very well-oiled, rotating unit. They're letting one person go in, get damaged, and then rotate him out for the next shoot to come in. They're just basically eating damage left and right and center in proper forms. Oh my god, I don't even know what I'm talking about right now, but basically is that they're all taking turns getting hit and they're all not dying. That's what you want to do.
Triangle strategy that was that was talked about very early on in season 1. And yeah, it's just that it's that replacement of one person after another, one person never getting killed, never getting staggered, just basically turning 3 people's health pools into one massive one that you now have to play against, and it's killer. And 99% don't kill somebody in Big Richard touches.
Point. It looks like
it's not gonna be enough though.
They were fighting. Yeah, I thought Big Richard got his toe there on at the end, but not quite. Karma was there with this punch anyways.
Yeah, so that is going to be 2 for Rizzards.
Yeah, that's a 2-0 take from Rizzards. So they'll be fighting whoever comes out from the X4 versus Globos Blancos.
Yep. And
that one's going to be another good match to watch. Holy.
Yeah, we're spoiled for choice today. We have all of the games standing in front of us. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. So,
yeah. It was a good fight, and they still have the losers bracket. Well, where Skill Issue will fight the losers of Globos versus X4. So we still have plenty of more fun fights coming up to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. We are gonna go to an intermission here as we get set up for the next match. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes here.
All right, see y'all in 10 minutes. Go stretch and hydrate.
Yo.
That's what I'm about to do.